did this together. And we'll continue to do this together. Together.
I need warriors. I'm building an alliance. Defend ourselves.
The next right thing is for me to go to the enchanted forest and find that voice.
Ooh, happy Halloween, everyone. Yup, happy Halloween. Alright, let's get started. This request goes to Frozen 2 fan 2004. What I'm doing to is not a YouTuber, but at least he can watch the video, but he's no longer comment my video because he got terminated. But we see his backup account will not get terminated. It is, I'm gonna be really angry. Anyway, guys, let's get started. So, good morning, everyone. This is your pal, Nikki 2001, your home of the positive content, and happy Halloween for each other one you. And I really hope you have some fun. I'm probably you can be prepared, but warning, kid, don't eat a bunch of candy because if you eat a bunch of candy, you'll get a bellyache, and we don't want that, do we? So anything, guys. So yeah, last time we did my top 10 worst horror movie of all time, which honestly that video did not age well, but I'm not gonna redo it because it takes 2 hours to edit it, and I will keep that video for memories. We're doing 2 Halloween review week is end yesterday, and so today I'm gonna talk about my top 5 best horror movie of all time. Why is top 5? Because I haven't seen any good horror movies, but honestly, I really wish I can put Scream, Friday the 13th from 1980s on Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, that movie is not it's not in my top 5 list. Anyway, guys, before I get started, I have some honor to mention. The movie was so great as a horror movie, and it didn't quite make a list. It's none than Scream, Friday the 13th, and last not least, a Nightmare on Elm Street. Anyway, guys, let's get started this wish, shall we? Alright, guys, coming to number 5 is none than Ready or Not. Ready or Not is such a fun horror movie you ever had in your life. The story is really great. The characters are really great too. My favorite character is Grace. Oh, Grace. Oh man, she is pretty hot for a psychopath woman right there. And I think the story is really great too. And the gore and the blood, oh my goodness, I love it. And the ending, I don't want to spoil the ending. The ending is so great too. But Ready or Not, it's in my number 5, and I'm probably mature will agree with me. Anyway, guys, let's get to number 4. Dream Girl can be a nightmare. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Because you don't. Oh my God, you do not. Honestly, guys, you don't want to mess with Beth because every time you be sexual and want to think she would kill you. Anyway, guys, coming to number 4 is none other than The Babysitter. The Babysitter is honestly one of my favorite horror movie from Netflix. The story is really great. The characters are really unforgettable. My favorite character of this movie has to be the villain, Kobe. I really love the villain. She is added as one of the best villains I have ever seen in a horror movie. Way better than William from Spiral. Yeah, I'm talking to you, bitch. So anyways, anything, guys, and Frozen 2 fan 2004 will agree with me. Anyway, The Babysitter is in my number 4 spot. Here's Johnny. Yup. I'm very so sorry about the guys. I'm probably you guys is pissed off about this. Anyway, guys, coming to number 3 is none other than the classic film from 1980s. Is none other than The Shining. OMG, one of the most disturbing movies I have ever seen in my life. The story is really great. The character is really a masterpiece. The acting is really great too. And I think my favorite scene of this movie has to be the quote, say, "Here's Johnny," added one of the best quote I have ever seen in a cinema movie for a horror movies. Well, not my best movie quote ever. The best movie quote ever has to be all the Frozen 2 quote. Yep. Probably you guys is pissed off about this. And my favorite character of this movie, it has to be the villain. The villain is a freaking psychopath, man. It's a director who made A Clockwork Orange, 2001: The Space Odyssey, or The Middle of a Clock. Yeah, I'll probably mention that movie. It's a movie about an army. Yeah. Let's not talk about that. Anything, guys, The Shining is in my number 3. Let's get to number 2, and I'm pretty sure what my number 2 is. Here's Johnny. In 1978, the legend was born. Michael Myers get ready to kill people for all ages. And I'm very so sorry about that guy. That was a terrible narrator. Anyway, guys, coming to number 2 is another than Halloween. Came out in 1978. Added out one of the best movie out of the Halloween franchise. This movie is way better than Halloween Kill. Honestly, I was so looking forward to Halloween Kill, but after I think about the movie, a lot of time I put it on my number 10 worst horror movie I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, so yeah, the Halloween 1978 is such a classic, one of the best movies of 1978. The characters are really great too. My favorite character of this movie had to be the one girl she was in I found in the Halloween franchise. Yeah, I really like her. And the villain, Michael Myers. OMG. OMG. I am not scared of Michael Myers. I will be brave, just like Freeman say. I am not afraid of Michael Myers. He can't kill me. Okay, you're back. Okay, you're back. Anyway, guys, and the ending is really great too. And some kill scene is really a fun ride for the horror fan. I don't want to say the family because this movie's rated R. Yeah. Yep, this movie's rated R. So don't want your kids watching. Anyway, guys, alright, guys, and my number 1 best horror movie I have ever seen in my life is none other than Last Night in the Soho. OMG. I have never seen this horror movie be so masterpiece, be so great. With all the horror movie like The Shining and The Halloween, The Babysitter, The Ready or Not, but Last Night in the Soho is the number 1. That director knows how to take horror movie to serious. Well, I'm just going to spoil the scene right here, but if you don't want me to spoil the scene, I highly recommend you skip the video. It is the scene when the one girl, Ellen, keep running, and so the zombie hand trying to grab her. OMG. Added up one of the most darkest thing I have ever seen in my life, because I have never seen a horror movie be so dark. Because first time I think about this horror movie, it's gonna be like a 1960 movie, but it turned like a horror movie. Yeah, this movie is such a masterpiece. Every time I think about this movie, and a lot of time it's my second favorite movie of all time. Well, doing so I can watch No Time to Die. But at least I finally watched Last Night in the Soho. Well, the reason why I watched it online, because I didn't feel like watching in theaters, because people get scared and why you kicking the seat, which honestly that is really stupid and so idiotic. Anything, guys, Last Night in the Soho is honestly one of the best movies of 2021 so far, and Last Night in Soho is my number 2 best movie of all time. And this movie, along with Frozen 2, The Avengers Infinity War, and The Avengers Endgame, were my second best movie I have ever seen in my life. And I really wish this horror movie will come back in the future. And honestly, guys, hey Freeman, if you're not a fan of horror movie, I highly recommend you check out The Last Night in the Soho. So yeah, if you do a recommending movie video, I will comment on that and say hell yeah. I highly recommend you go see Last Night in Soho. It's such a masterpiece movie. It's such a masterpiece movie, should never forget. Anything, guys, that was my top 5 best horror movie of all time. Tell me what you thought. Tell me what you thought your best horror movie of all time. Do you think it's great, or do you think my list is lazy? I swear to God, if you call my list lazy, you get your comment removed. But I'm not going to do that because you're my great family to me. Anything, guys, if you like this spooky video, you know the drill, and stay tuned for my top 10 redo worst horror movie of all time. And Spiral is not going to be on the list because now I think Spiral is a pretty mediocre movie, but I still have some few positive for that. So yeah. So anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. So long. See you in my next video.
What would I do without you? You'll always have me.